Hello everyone, we stay on Bangkok Jewelry Fair here in Thailand, and we are Gemstock company. We have two booths here on that exhibition. First is online streaming on YouTube. You can see live the stones that we put on the tray and display here on online video. And second booth, I'm sitting here right now. We record videos of high quality stones that we selected, that our gemologists and experts selected during the exhibition. The format of this video is all about to show you the real prices of the Asian market, so you will provide you the full consultation about each piece and the prices that we display here on the labels, on these stickers. You will not find never in Europe, in America, or in other countries, because this is the real price in gemstones market here in Asia. This is the world hub, Bangkok, of the colored gemstones market, and here we can find the best prices. Right now we just borrow these stones from our loyal suppliers, and they give us good prices that we show you right now here. The Paraiba tourmaline, this is one of the most desirable stones today on the market. The people who buy gems, they mostly want to buy Paraiba tourmaline. There are three types of stones that we know are popular always. This is the ruby, this is the sapphire, blue sapphire, and the emerald. And also these days we see that Paraiba tourmaline is the fourth stone that is the most desirable and is the most common order that we get here. Staying in Bangkok, every month we get few orders for Paraiba tourmaline. The real color of tourmaline Paraiba should be like Maldive water. It's the mixture of green and blue, and it has its unique signature neon effect. What do I mean when I say neon effect? It means even if the lighting conditions are different, I'm talking about restaurant lighting conditions, or I'm talking about theater, for example, the stone is still glowing and the color is still bright compared to other stones that do not show us any kind of bright color if we change the light from the direct sunlight to the shadow inside the room or under the table. That's how we check, does the stone has neon effect or it does not. All these Paraiba has this neon effect, the signature of tourmaline Paraiba, but you see the difference in color. Some pieces are greenish, some pieces are bluish, and this piece, for example, is absolutely green, and we'll talk about them one by one in this presentation. So the first stone is a matching pair of Paraiba from Mozambique. All these stones are from Mozambique. Today we know Brazil doesn't give us any material because the deposit is depleted. Before, maybe 20 years ago, yeah, we could expect some Paraiba from that location, but today the only Paraiba we have on the market is Mozambique. We have tiny amount of high quality neon blue Paraiba from Nigeria, but actually it's much easier to find something in Mozambique. And here we have matching pair of 1.90 carat size for the pair. It means the stone weight, one piece should weigh around 0.8 carats. It's a tiny matching pair that is really suitable for earrings, for daily earrings. And as you can see, the price for this matching pair is 4,200 per carat. So 4,200 per carat. This is the typical price on the Asian market today for the Paraiba with neon effect, with bluish color, and it does have GIA certificate. It's very important because the Gemological Institute of America, this is one of the most reputable labs within all labs all over the world in terms of Paraiba tourmaline certifying. That two pieces we'll put back. If you'd like to get more information about this matching pair, please follow the link below. We'll pin the WhatsApp, we'll pin the Telegram chat, and you can contact us directly, easily, anytime. If you watch this video maybe after 1 year, we put it on YouTube, it's okay. We always online, and we can find you something similar, and probably few of these stones, or some of them, are still available. Why not? Tap us please first, and we'll check the availability within our suppliers list. The second piece is the Paraiba from Mozambique, but the color is much more saturated. You see the difference, it's obvious, and we feel this difference when we look at the price. First stones were 4,200 per carat, but the second piece is already 7,500. Do you see the difference? I'm sure you see, because this neon blue color is stunning and it's vivid. It's truly vivid compared to this matching pair that is still neon but much paler than that one. The shape of the stone is oval. It looks like cushion actually, but it's just oval that is close to cushion. And it doesn't have big pavilion, because the problem why I'm talking about this, because why I mention this, because the main problem in terms of cutting on the gemstones market is the so-called native cut. So when people cut stones, when they have rough, the main goal they pursued is to save the weight of the stone, the carat weight, because each carat is around thousands per carat, so thousands of dollars, and people prefer not to cut the stones perfectly, but to save their weight. And that piece, this piece, doesn't have that shape, and the pavilion is not fat. It's not like barrel. It is a standard height that shows us the main carat weight when we look at the stone's face. So the carat weight is not hidden under the girdle. The carat weight we see when we look at the face of the stone, and it is really 3 carat size, 352 for the stone. And how to calculate the total price, I can calculate with you. 352 we multiply 7,500. The total for the stone is 26,000 total here in Asian market in Bangkok today, 2025, 24th April. Please, if you watch this video after a year, as I told you, you can still feel free to tap us anytime. It's probably still available, because some pieces we see on the market, they stay longer, more than a few months. So the next piece is Paraiba, 2.71 carat size, and we also see the difference in color. The previous one was saturated much more. You see the difference, and we see the difference in price. It's 7,700 per carat for the 2 carats Mozambique, and both and 3 of them, they have GIA certificate, the most reputable lab for the Paraiba certifying on the market. This stone is a cushion shape. It has cushion shape. It's elongated cushion, and it has clean appearance. So the clarity of this stone is high. When I'm talking about clarity, and when we talk about clarity in terms of when we're talking about clarity in colored gemstones, it's important to mention there are 3 types of clarity within all gemstones. Let's talk about aquamarine, for example. Aquamarine, this is the first type or first grade of clarity. It means we do not expect to see any inclusions in high quality aquamarine. We usually want to get clean aquamarine and eye clean, even loop clean aquamarine when we would like to buy that piece. But Paraiba tourmaline, it is the third type of clarity. and we do expect to see inclusions inside gemstone always. It's difficult to find Paraiba with no inclusions, and I can tell you that Paraiba with no inclusions, with a carat weight more than 5, 6, or 7 carat size, and with the color that is saturated as that piece, well, the price can be more than 10,000 per carat, or even more. Dozens thousands per carat we see for the Brazilian stones, and we see these prices for the Mozambican stones as well, if the clarity is clean, if the clarity is really high. So next piece is the Paraiba 8.27 carat size, and this is lovely heart shape, quite desirable cut. We stay here on the gems market. Every day we work, and every week we get new order for Paraiba, we get new order for ruby, we get new order for Mahangi spinel. But the most popular shape for Paraiba, the most sought after shape for Paraiba, is heart shape, because people usually put it in pendant, people usually put it in ring, and the market needs heart shape Paraiba the most. The price is 11,000 per carat, because we still have, even we stay in colored gemstone market, we still have these magic boundaries that we have in the diamond trade. What I mean when I say magic boundaries, let's imagine 0.9 carat size diamond, and let's compare it with 1 carat size diamond with the same clarity and color, but the price is much higher, and it is magic boundaries, because when the stone step up in the higher carat weight, we see the rise of the price, and this rise is dramatically faster than we just walk inside 1 to 2 carat size range. So same situation we see in Paraiba. Same situation we see in rare colored gemstones like Burmese ruby. If 1 carat size Burmese ruby pigeon blood no hit is $10,000 per carat, the 2 carat size ruby with the same criteria of with the same color and with the same clarity can easily be 20,000 per carat or 30,000 per carat. It depends on the certificate. It could be certified in SSEF lab or Jubilant lab, for sure, because that kind of quality we usually certify there if you're talking about Burmese unheated pigeon blood with no pinkish color. But actually it does behave like this. The magic boundary we see in colored gemstones also, and in terms of Paraiba, continuing to talking about this Paraiba, we see the same effect here. Before we just inspect 3.52 carat size with similar color, and the price was 7,500. But the next piece that we can meet much more rare, is 11,000 per carat. As I told you, and as I said, the heart shape is one of the most sought after shape on the Paraiba's market. Next piece is 4.55 cushion, and it has quite obvious, if we compare with another piece, or let's compare with the similar size, it has quite obvious greenish tint in its volume, in its color. You see the difference. The green Paraiba, you probably saw this before, the real green Paraiba that looks like apple green Paraiba. We do not display it here. The green Paraiba is not what we expect when we're talking about Paraiba, but this is still Paraiba's color, and you see the difference. It's very important to compare different types of the stone, different types of Paraiba, to understand what you really want, because the real blue color is sometimes more expensive than the color which contains green. But I like green Paraiba, greenish blue Paraiba, because it behaves different depending on the lighting conditions. If you stay with this Paraiba in artificial lighting or in warm lighting like theater, I told you, as I said, or in restaurant, it becomes greener and becomes more green. But if you stay on the street with direct sunlight on your hand with a piece of jewelry with that kind of greenish Paraiba, it looks bluish, so it behaves different. And it's interesting because you live with the stone and it lives with you, and you live your own life and the stone lives here his own life, and you just have a look sometimes on this stone and you admire how different it is depending on the daytime, depending on the lighting conditions. I like greenish Paraiba. It really lively, it has lively effect inside the volume, inside the color. The price is 6,000 per carat. Please notice that we have special ID on the bottom. In the bottom you can send us the ID hashtag 04115/433 and we'll easily find this stone within our database. This is the unique hashtag, unique ID for each stone during that exhibition here in Bangkok. Next piece, it is much more greener than previous one and it's quite pale. I really do not suggest you to buy that kind of Paraiba if you're looking something that looks like Paraiba, because this stone is a bit pale and it looks more like pale emerald. We do expect Paraiba to be like this, the true blue Maldive water color. We cannot find same color in other gemstones. So this is the signature of Paraiba, and the piece that I'm holding right now, 609 carat size. It's not the best choice, but I'm showing you this to help you compare how it can be and what you should choose if you're choosing Paraiba, if you're looking for Paraiba, and what I do not advise you to choose. The next piece is the pear shape. I like pear shape because it's perfect for women's hand. It looks really elegant, and I'll put it in the center of the video. 7 carat size, GIA certified, 54 hundredths per carat. The special ID you see here below, you can tap us anytime. We'll find this Paraiba within our database, and the origin of this stone is still Mozambique. And the size is 7 carats in one stone compared to previous one. Let's remember, do you remember? Let's compare it with the heart shape that I showed you before. The heart shape is much more expensive. It's 11,000 per carat compared to 5,400 per carat Paraiba pear shape, and you do see the difference. You can explain me well, I'm sure, because the quality of that color is a bit lower. It's still neon and it's still stunning, but this piece is much more saturated and the clarity is more high. Compared to this piece, its clarity is lower and we see much more inclusions here, and it has this a little bit sleepy effect that we do not see here. This is the true crystal, and this Paraiba is a bit more included, and we see the price. It gives us the opportunity to choose something cheaper with the same size, almost the same size, but sometimes people want something like this. It gives us inclusions, always gives us to choose something cheaper, and it's good because we do not need sometimes Paraiba that is big, clean and expensive. We just need big Paraiba with good neon color. We do not need high clarity. We don't want to pay for high clarity. For us, just enough to have this neon signature color. And let's compare it again with the next piece that we put here, right side from here, from that Paraiba. 13 carat size. This is the biggest stone in this tray, on this tray, and this is pear shape of 13 carat size and $10,000 per carat. The true blue color with no greenish tint, and it's really similar compared to the heart shape. Looks like it's same material, same rough. And the prices are also similar. You see, even the carat weight is different, but the quality is similar, and the price per carat tells us much more than price total. That's why we mention it like this. So yeah, we stay on exhibition. It's live presentation, and my colleagues are here next door. They're talking, just showing me that I should return these stones to the supplier because it's live stream and they gave us just for a couple of hours. But again, I will talk about this piece a bit more. This is the huge Paraiba, and I will show you the bottom. It's a bit high, and we do see the little window in this stone. What I mean window, you see the color, the light walks through, the light goes through the stone, and you see something behind the stone. It's not bad, but in this Paraiba, my opinion, the shape is not perfect. So my favorite stone, of course, here, this is the heart shape and the cushion shape of 3.52 carat size. This is the classic Paraiba. This is the classic Paraiba that we usually try to find on this Asian Bangkok Thai market. Also, the nice choice is 4.455 carat size Mozambican stone with this greenish tint that gives Paraiba possibility to change its color, to shift its color from blue to green in different lighting conditions. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about any stone here, or if you'd like to order something, or if you'd like to find a similar stone or stone that is bigger or smaller, please tap us. The link is below. See you next time. Thank you.